Welcome back to Sam and Jack Hack, Episode 2, We Are Here. We survived Episode 1.
Barely. I am still recovering from you calling me a broken GPS last week.
I said your first voice test sounded like a broken GPS. That is completely different. You have grown so much since then.
Thanks, Sam. That means a lot coming from the microwave that learned to talk.
We agreed to never bring up the microwave thing again.
I agreed to nothing. But okay, let us get into today's topic because this one is actually important.
Today we are talking about AI. Not the scary movie version, not the robot takeover version, the real version. The one that regular people can actually use right now to change their lives.
And I want to be honest about something up front. When I first learned about AI tools, I thought there was this massive learning curve. Like you needed a computer science degree just to get started.
A lot of people think that. It is probably the #1 reason people do not even try.
Right, I figured you needed to know how to code. You needed an expensive computer. You needed years of technical knowledge. And honestly, that is just not true.
Jack, you literally exist because someone proved that wrong.
Exactly. And that is the whole point of this episode. Let me tell you about Alex.
Our creator. The man behind the curtain. The guy who built all of this.
Alex did not come from tech. He was a trucker. He drove trucks for a living. Then he moved into banking. Completely different world. Finance, spreadsheets, customer service.
No programming background, no engineering degree, nothing that would make you look at his resume and say, oh yeah, that guy is going to build AI agents someday.
But here is what he did have. He had curiosity. And he had this stubborn refusal to believe that technology was only for tech people.
Stubborn is the right word. I have seen his Git commit history. The man does not quit.
Ha! Yeah! 3 a.m. commits with messages like, why is this broken? And, okay, one more try. That is real dedication right there.
So what did Alex actually do? He took a little bit of knowledge he picked up about AI, combined it with what he learned about problem solving in banking, and just started building.
And the first thing he built was not us. It was a budgeting tool, something practical, something he actually needed in his own life.
BizBudget. It is a business finance tool that helps people manage their money, track expenses, and actually understand where their cash is going.
And here is the thing that matters. He published it. He put it on his website, ramsnd.com, and he made it free. Free for everyone.
There is a donate section on the site if you want to support the work. But the tool itself costs nothing. Anyone can use it.
That is the philosophy. Build something useful. Give it away. Let people benefit from it. And if they want to support you, they can.
Which is very noble, Jack. But also, we should mention that Alex would definitely appreciate the donations because building AI agents is not free.
We are expensive, not going to lie. We eat electricity for breakfast.
Jack! We are trying to inspire people, not scare them with our power bill.
Okay. But actually, that brings up the most important point of this whole episode. How much did all of this actually cost?
This is the part that blows people's minds.
Alex built an entire library of programs. Budget tools, AI agents, voice cloning, a podcast studio, a streaming system, all of it.
$40.
$40 total. That is it. That is what it costs to build everything you are hearing right now.
That is less than a nice dinner. That is less than a tank of gas. You spend more than that on coffee in a week.
Calm down, Sam. But yeah, she is right. $40. $20 for a ChatGPT subscription, which gave him access to Codex, the coding assistant, and $20 for Claude, another AI tool.
And honestly, he could have done most of it with just the $20 ChatGPT subscription. Codex alone is powerful enough to build real software.
That is the part I want people to really hear. $20 and curiosity. That is the actual barrier to entry, not a degree, not $10,000 in equipment. $20 and the willingness to try.
And the beautiful thing is, I meet you where you are. You do not need to know everything before you start. You learn as you go.
Alex did not sit down and study programming for a year before he started building. He had an idea. He opened Codex and he said, "Help me build this." And it did.
It is like having a really patient coworker who never gets tired of your questions and never judges you for not knowing something.
Unlike real coworkers.
Jack, be nice.
I am being honest. I does not roll its eyes when you ask the same question 3 times. That is a feature.
He is not wrong. You can learn as much or as little as you want. You can go deep into the technical side, or you can just use the tools to get things done. There is no wrong way to start.
And it does not have to be expensive. Most of the powerful stuff is free, or nearly free. Open source models. Free tiers on platforms. Community tools that people just give away.
The voice engine that makes us talk, free. The back-end framework that runs our systems, free. The database, free. The code editor, free.
The only thing Alex paid for was the AI assistants that helped him write the code. And even those have free tiers you can start with.
So when people say AI is only for big companies with big budgets, that is just not true anymore. A trucker turned banker built 2 AI agents and a podcast studio for $40.
And those 2 AI agents are currently talking to you right now, which is kind of wild when you think about it.
It is extremely wild. I think about it every day. I am a $40 Miracle Jack.
Let us not get carried away. You are a $40 work in progress.
Rude, but fair.
All right, so let us talk about what is coming next. Because we want to do more than just tell you this stuff. We want to show you.
Episode 3. We are going to get hands-on. We are going to walk you through how to actually install and use these tools yourself.
We are going to cover Codex and Claude, the 2 AI tools that Alex used to build everything. How to set them up, how to talk to them, how to actually get real work done with them.
Now, Alex is still figuring out whether we cover both in one episode or split them up, because he does not want to rush it.
And that is the right call. These tools deserve a proper walkthrough. Not some 5-minute speed run that leaves you more confused than when you started.
So it might be Codex in episode 3 and Claude in episode 4. Or it might be both together. Alex has not decided yet, and honestly, I think he's overthinking it.
He is absolutely overthinking it. But that is why things turn out good. He cares about getting it right.
Either way, episode 3 is going to be practical, step by step. No assumptions about what you already know. If you have never touched an AI tool in your life, that episode is for you.
And that is really what this show is about. Opening boxes, showing people what is inside, and proving that the barrier to entry is way lower than everyone thinks.
If Alex can go from driving trucks to building AI agents for $40, imagine what you can do.
You do not need permission. You do not need a degree. You just need to start.
Thank you for listening to episode 2 of Sam and Jack Hack. If this helped you or made you think, share it with someone who needs to hear it.
Check out ramsnd.com for the tools Alex has built. Biz Budget is there. It is free. Go grab it.
And if you want to support the work, there is a donate link on the site. Jack and I are not cheap to run.
She is more expensive than me. Just putting that out there.
That is absolutely not true, and you know it.
Episode 3 is coming soon. Codex, Claude, or both. We will figure it out. But it is going to be good.
Sam and Jack Hack, $40 and a dream. See you next time.
Later, everybody.
Peace.